Who is George Foreman? Former world heavyweight boxing champion and Olympic gold medalist George Foreman was born on January 10, 1949, in Marshall, Texas, USA. His full name was George Edward Foreman. He had 6 siblings. His biological father was Leroy Moorhead, but he took the surname of his stepfather, J.D. Foreman, who raised him. At the age of 15, Foreman dropped out of school. During his youth, he frequently found himself in trouble with the law. Known for his fierce street fights, Foreman became one of the most feared street brawlers in his area. On multiple occasions, he got into trouble due to excessive alcohol consumption. Once, while making barbecue, he burned his hands, losing his fingerprints in the process. Determined to turn his life around, Foreman decided to pursue a new path. He began training in Oregon with his friends, quickly gaining attention for his exceptional talent. At the age of 19, George Foreman won a gold medal in the heavyweight division at the 1968 Summer Olympics in Mexico City. Foreman started his amateur boxing career in San Francisco. Despite losing to fellow American Clay Hodges in 1967 and 1968, he was sent to the Olympics, where he won his first match by decision and his subsequent bouts by referee stoppage. In the final match of the 1968 Olympic Games, he faced the Soviet favorite Ioannis Chepulis and defeated him, securing the gold medal at just 19 years old. After his amateur success, George Foreman turned professional in 1969. In his debut match in New York, he defeated Donald Walheim via knockout in the 3rd round. That year, he won all 12 of his fights, 11 of them by knockout, including a match against Cookie Wallace, whom he knocked out in just 23 seconds. Foreman continued his remarkable streak in 1970 and 1971, achieving an undefeated professional record of 32-0. His dominance persisted in 1972 as he won 5 consecutive fights, all within 3 rounds, securing his position as the #1 contender for both the WBA and WBC titles. On January 22, 1973, Foreman faced the undefeated world heavyweight champion Joe Frazier in Kingston, Jamaica. Foreman dominated the match, knocking Frazier down 6 times within the first 2 rounds before the referee stopped the fight. George Foreman was now the new world heavyweight boxing champion. As the reigning champion, Foreman defended his title against Puerto Rican heavyweight champion Jose Roman in Tokyo in 1973. Roman was completely overwhelmed and was knocked out in just 55 seconds, marking one of the fastest knockouts in title fight history. On March 26, 1974, in Caracas, Venezuela, Foreman defended his title against Ken Norton, who had previously defeated Muhammad Ali. Using his powerful punches, Foreman knocked out Norton in the 2nd round. Foreman had convincingly defeated Joe Frazier and Ken Norton, 2 fighters who had given Muhammad Ali significant trouble. Having won all of his first 40 professional fights, Foreman entered his 41st bout against Muhammad Ali on October 29, 1974, in Kinshasa, Zaire. This legendary match, known as the Rumble in the Jungle, saw Foreman suffer his first defeat when Ali knocked him out in the 8th round. Muhammad Ali became the only fighter ever to knock out Foreman in his professional career. Standing 192 centimeters, 6 feet 3 inches, tall and weighing 118 kilograms, 260 pounds, George Foreman fought a total of 81 professional matches. He won 76 of them, 68 by knockout, and lost only 5. On November 5, 1994, at the age of 45, Foreman defeated Michael Moorer in Las Vegas with a knockout in the 10th round, becoming the oldest heavyweight champion in history. After 20 years, he regained the World Heavyweight Championship title that he had lost to Muhammad Ali. Foreman had his final professional match in 1997. After defeating Lou Savarese, he faced Shannon Briggs. Despite dominating the fight, Foreman lost by a controversial judge's decision. This marked the end of his illustrious boxing career. Following his retirement, George Foreman worked as a boxing analyst for HBO for a while before shifting his focus to business. He became widely known for the George Foreman Grill, a household product that sold millions worldwide. George Foreman passed away on March 21st, 2025 in Houston, Texas, at the age of 76. Marriages and children. George Foreman had 7 daughters and 5 sons. He named all of his sons after himself. First wife, married Adrienne Calhoun in 1971. Divorced in 1974. Second wife, married Cynthia Lewis in 1977. Divorced in 1979. Third wife, married Sharon Goodson in 1981. Divorced in 1982. Fourth wife, married Andrea Skeeta in 1982. Divorced in 1985. Fifth wife, married Mary Joan Martelli in 1985. Children. Frida Foreman, daughter. George Foreman III, son. Georgetta Foreman, daughter. Isabella Brandy Lilia Foreman, daughter. Natalia Foreman, daughter. Michi Foreman, daughter. Leola Foreman, daughter. George Foreman IV, son. George Foreman Jr., son. George Foreman V, son. George Foreman VI, son. Courtney Isaac Foreman, daughter. Movies and TV shows. As an actor, 2014, I Am Ali documentary. 2009, Facing Ali himself documentary. 2008, the 80th Annual Academy Awards, himself TV movie. 2008, Salute, himself documentary. 2005, Ring of Fire, the Emil Griffith story, himself TV movie. 1996, When We Were Kings, documentary on Muhammad Ali. George Foreman will always be remembered as a legendary boxer, a successful businessman, and a man of faith and perseverance. His legacy in the world of boxing and beyond remains unparalleled.